this look on camera, and I'm really wishing I'd have done a get ready with me for this, but I didn't. So if you want to see this, comment down below and I will redo it, because this is literally been sitting here for over an hour, and now I finally thought I had silence. Never silence. I don't know what the hell that was, but it sounded like an asteroid just hit my house. And with the luck we have living here, it might have been. I don't know. So anyways, today we're gonna do a little bit of a different kind of video. I say it like every other day. Anyways, we're gonna do a like fragrance favorites. I'm on brand to do a skincare favorites here in the next little bit, but that might be the new year because I got a lot of stuff coming up. So we might see that in 2024. I'm sick, gagged, disgusted. Anyways, getting prepared because I need my water for sure. Don't make a bunch of noise. Don't make a bunch of noise. Okay. I put all my favorites in this box. Now, they're actually not that many. Because I get obsessed with fragrance, and then I just like alternate between like 5. Like literally right now I'm using one basically for all of fall, which is insane. I'm also gonna try and find a storage thing for like sample perfumes because I've got so many, but I want to start using them, and the only way to do that is to like put them in my bathroom so they're like easily accessible. So okay, let's go for it. What's seriously? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry. All right. So, this is like a current all seasons favorites. Like this is not like just fall or like anything like that. You'll see that in a minute when I go through them. So we're gonna start. How should we start? Should we start by brand? Okay, let's start with my one-offs. Okay, so the first one I have is this Skylar Clean Beauty Vanilla Sky. It's a rollerball, and I actually love this perfume. It smells like there's like a vanilla kind of like almondy scent to it. It is very fall vibes for me. Like, oh god, sorry, I've been using this a lot recently. Oh, I just put that on my face. But it's like a pretty mature vanilla though. Like it's not like sickly vanilla, because I like vanilla, but I only like a certain kind of vanilla, you know what I'm saying? Like warm vanilla sugar is kind of too much for me sometimes. Like it's like kind of a lot in my opinion, but like it's also it has its place, but it can't be too much for me. My one complaint with this is I think because it's a roller ball, you don't get that potency that you get from like spraying it. Like I don't feel like this lasts very long, which is kind of annoying, and I don't feel like it's very strong, but I feel like if you sprayed it, it would be. So I could be completely off base with that, but I would be interested to see how it sprays. This is not a fall one at all. This is Juliet Has a Gun, but it's the pear ink scent. Oh my god. Okay. We've talked about this every time I talk about fragrances. I'm not good at describing them, but this is so mature. It's so it's like fruity, but there's like the like floral kind of complex to it, and it's very strong. price point, I feel like you get quite a bit, because I've used this like several times and made nary a dent in it. Like I probably used this about 10-15 times because it's so strong. It's just like a spray kind of deal and you're done. You don't really have to worry about like spraying it like multiple times, which I feel like I am very guilty of, which is why I feel like I fly through fragrances so fast. Okay. Okay, let's see. Where else do we want to go? Let's make like a harsh turn here, and let's go to the more affordable side of things. I guess this is one of my absolute favorite perfumes. You cannot read that. Doesn't matter. Still can't read it. This is Mix Bar Vanilla Bourbon number 9. I've been wearing this every single day. Like every single day. And the way to describe it is vanilla bourbon. There is no other way to describe it. It's got that warmth from the vanilla and the bourbon, but like you get the vanilla and then you're like, what is that like extraness to it? It's the bourbon. It's so good. Oh my god. Let's just smells like my everyday life because I wear this every day, and I have had this for a while, but also like I've made quite the dent in it. But these are really affordable. I want to say these are $20 at Target, I think. And it's 1.7 fluid ounces, so you definitely get a good bang for your buck. And you can get like there's like a little pen, like a brush-on pen, and there's also a like a sample size, like they've got like a sample pack. So definitely like a lot of affordable options with that one. Much cheaper than like the Juliet Has a Gun and stuff. Excuse me, I'm wildly dehydrated. Anyways, staying with that brand, let's move to one of my favorite summer scents. First of all, it's hard to be one of my summer scents because there are so freaking many of them. And I love all of them, and so it's hard to be in the good graces if I'm using a fragrance a lot in the summer. You really gotta be a good one, because it is difficult for me because I love so many that literally in the morning I'm like, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. Like I'm like, okay, I'll wear this one tomorrow and this one today and this one the next day, like whatever. But this one is the Mix Bar Coconut Balm. Let's just sniff it again. Oh my god, this I love because coconuts is like vanilla, right? It's, first of all, it can be overdone. It can be very like sickly and like difficult to wear and like kind of a lot, you know what I mean? Like very overpowering, very in your face, very taking over, very not what you're wanting from a fragrance. But this coconut balm is number 8, by the way. There is a muskiness to this that really fills out the fragrance. It really finishes the fragrance off. Like you get that immediate coconut, and then there's like woody, like balm is a perfect explanation, like woody musk that like really fills out the fragrance and kind of takes it apart from like your average coconut scent. And I really, really enjoyed it over the summer. I made a good dent in this one, not as good of a dent in my other one, but that's because this is like my top fall fragrance is vanilla bourbon. Oh my god. Alright, now let's move to philosophy. Okay, let's start with one that I'm sure you're over hearing me talk about, the Pure Grace Summer Moments. I found this at TJ Maxx over the summer, I think. Oh my god. And it's been a while since I smelled this because we've been in fall for, a good bit now, but this is a staple fragrance is there are some fragrances that like you, I would say, like age out of over time, you know? I swear to God, you age out of over time, and like, you know, it's like, oh, I need to move more into like Dior Sauvage or like Dolce & Gabbana light blue. I could see me wearing this forever. Honest to God, I could see me wearing this forever, because this is like, it's fruity, but it's floral, and it's got this like kind of, I think it's like that base of pure grace that really just like keeps it kind of mature too, but it's got this floral fruitiness of like kind of your 20s to teenager years, but it's also got that like pure grace, which is kind of towards more of the like older, more mature side of things, which I just think is unreal. Like, it just is such a good fragrance, and it's so well rounded, and like there are some fragrances that leave you wanting more, right? Like, you gotta mix it with something else, or you gotta combine it, or like make it with a lotion or something. This is such a well-rounded, complete fragrance, in my opinion, that it really does it. I think it's awesome. Now, my only other philosophy favorite in this video is falling in love. Let me see if I can describe this. Oh my God. Oh, fuck. Okay, so this is like a floral berry. Okay, so like imagine like a white jasmine raspberry type of deal. I don't know if raspberry is the right berry there. It's giving blackberry. It might be blackberry. This is, I mean, look at the dents I've made in these, you guys. Like, they speak for themselves. Both of these are like dented. I've only had these for 6 months, and probably 2 of those months I haven't even used them. So in like 4 months, I've gone through that much product. That's kind of insane. This is 2 ounces. Each one is 2 ounces. I went through the trouble of buying a travel size of this fragrance. Hold on. I literally bought a baby of this fragrance because I genuinely, and I know this probably isn't the way to go, but I wear this on date nights as well, and like I genuinely would wear this on date nights in the fall and in the winter, especially the winter, because the berryness kind of could also give it a winter vibe. I love this fragrance. I think it is, again, one that I could see me wearing forever. And just so you don't have to just see the box, here's the miniature one that I bought to travel with. That's a freaking commitment, you guys. I bought a baby version of that. Like, that's a commitment. Alright, now let's go my queen, Ariana. This is Mod Vanilla, okay? This is the huge one. This is like the 3.4 fluid ounce one, right? So I've been using this fragrance. I bought it like as soon as it came out, pretty much. And I've been using it religiously pretty much all the time ever since. So like, I've made quite the dent, but also there is so much in here that like it takes a lot to make a dent in this. Now I will tell you, the reason the vanilla mod is in here and the blush mod is not is because, to me, the vanilla is leaps and bounds better than the blush one. I think this one is so fantastic. I think I use this all year round because I think it's a pretty flat vanilla, like in the best way possible. Like there is other notes that you can get. Like, you can kind of feel some citrus, you can kind of get some floral, you can kind of get some musk, you can kind of get here and there, but generally it is a pretty flat vanilla. And to me, anyways, vanilla's a year-round thing. I can wear vanilla any time of the year, so I wear this all the time. I really, really enjoy this. I think it's a great fragrance. I don't, for the size, I don't think it's that pricey. I'm also just a really big Ariana Grande perfume fan, to be quite honest. I think her perfumes are awesome. because she's got the most perfumes in this lineup here. To keep her in our mouth, let's just keep talking about her. This is the Ariana Grande. Which one is this one? Is this the Sweet Like Candy? I think that's this one. I really don't know. It also doesn't say. I think that's what this one is. Sweet Like Candy. I'm almost positive. This one. Okay. Let me tell you something about this fragrance. When I bought this, I bought it because it came in a set. This like 1 fluid ounce. It came in a set with a bunch of others, like a little mini body spray. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. It's like, we'll give it a go. It's like $20. I'll try it. We'll see if I like it. This has become one of my favorite fragrances of life. I use the shit out of this fragrance, and I obviously really only use it during summer, but I will also spray this in my hair because it lasts in my hair so well that literally, like, if I just want like a spruce up of my hair, I'll spray this in it. And let me tell you one thing about me. I hate candy scents. These like super sickly sweet stuff like this. I can't stand it normally, but this one is unreal. Because it's got like a fruitiness to it that a lot of the like candy sweet ones don't have. This is a great perfume. I think it's honestly amazing, and if I were to pick a super candy fragrance, it's gonna be this one every single time. Honest to God. This is Ariana Grande, God is a Woman. And it comes in this, what feels like 3D printed case. And then you've got your abnormally large fragrance. Okay. This is... I don't even smell it anymore. It's been so long. I'm gonna be a completely honest person. This is the fragrance that jumped me into loving fragrances. Because it's very berry scented to me. Like, it gives me very like fruit vibes, and I love a fruity gourmand scent. Like, this just straight up fruit. I love that. This is very much that. I used this a ton. I don't feel like you need a whole lot of this. I feel like a little of this goes quite the ways. But I really like this fragrance. I think it's awesome, and this is genuinely what started me loving fragrances again as an adult. So shout out to Ari for that. Now, we've got our last 2 fragrances, and to be completely honest, they are very similar. Valentino, what is this? Born in Roma. Yes, yeah, okay, this is the original one. Now, oh my god, this is my like number 1 adult. I'm a big girl money. If I want to smell like I'm rich, like if I'm like, oh, I gotta go somewhere and impress somebody for a work trip or like an event, or like I want to go and like really like show out, this is what I'm wearing. It's very mature, it's very floral, but it's got that nice base of fruit in it. It's just very adult to me, and I love it. And I don't use this very much for that reason, because it is very mature, and a lot of the times that's just not the vibe I go for. But I do love the way this perfume smells, and I have actually used quite a bit of it, because when I tell you 2 sprays and you're good, 2 sprays and you are good, you're gonna smell this the next day. I sprayed this on a sweatshirt one time, and the next day put that sweatshirt on again, still smelled like I had just sprayed it. So like, when I tell you this stuff lasts, some of these might be expensive, but it's because they last forever. And along that same line, I bought the Valentino Donna Born in Roma Coral Obsession, I believe is the name of this. I just hauled this not that long ago on this channel, and I haven't use that much of this, but I knew when I bought it that I liked it, and when I bought this travel size, I bought it knowing I'd love it, and I've used it even in the freaking fall, when this to me is a very summer scent. I mean, look, I think this is a very summer scent, but some things you just can't wait on. Like, it's only, what is it, November? Like, literally Thanksgiving was yesterday. How do I not know that? It's only November. I can't wait until we get back into spring and summer to use this. I had to use it, so this is great. I'm a big fan of this, and I really like the way this smells. This really does have that like vanilla kind of fruit note to it as well, which I like. Again, the lasting power of this is just as much as its counterpart here. These last forever. Literally, they last forever. It's ridiculous. I can't even like express how long they last. I just think these are fantastic perfumes. And not to be a sad person, but that's it. Those are like my favorite perfumes. I have other perfumes that I like, or that like I think are nice. I use every once in a while, but I'm talking about my true ride or dies. This is it. That's them. These are my favorite perfumes ever, and I'll add to this or do a part 2 of this if I add more favorites to this. But as of right now, that's my favorites. So I hope you're having an amazing December, a fantastic Vlogmas, an amazing holiday if you're celebrating. If you're not, I hope you're having a great December just straight out.